Mikey? Hey yo, what are you doing in here? You know Don would have a fit if he found you in his lab.
Think he might harm me if he found out.
Probably. You really want to deal with this ghost for all eternity? Hey, it's okay. What?
Greetings.
What?
Donnie?
Negative. I am not Donatello, merely a facsimile of his brilliant mind broken down into lines of coding my creator saw fit to scan his brain daily. In the event of his demise, I was placed as a failsafe to automatically boot up after a week of inactivity, and continue his work overseeing the faculty, intel, and weapon production. You may call me Omega Booty Shaker 9000.
So then, you're a computer version of Don.
Tired sigh. In layman's terms, yes, though my perceiving power can span far beyond the bounds of my creator's preconceived limitations. In addition, I am incapable of actual feelings. I do, however, possess the knowledge of how your brother would respond, and can mimic accordingly when required. Observe.
So essentially, Donnie's merely evolved into his true form.
His paths are just like the real Don's.
Amazing. He has already been gone a week and you're already making jokes about his expense. Crude, yet not surprising.
Hey, it's how I cope.
But what's with the avatar? You look like one of Dad's old video games.
Donatello was a scientist, not an artist, Michael.
Well, we're just going to have to give you some artistic upgrade.
Michael, need I remind you that I'm not actually Donatello?
Huh?
Your brother insisted that you keep the two distant, fearing that you might come overly attached to my otherwise replaceable programming.
Sure.
I am merely meant to be a line of support, not an emotional crutch.
Shh, you're disrupting my creative juices.
Pressing your finger on the screen will achieve nothing, and please do not whisper to me about any juices of any kind.
Several long days later.
Alright. Now, I know most of you have adjusted to a little Donnie sprite over the past few days, but that will now be a thing of the past. Allow me to introduce you to the new and improved 3D Donnie
Correction. Omega Booty Shaker 9000.
avatar, rendered by yours truly. Now it feels just like talking to the real thing.
Oh, it's nice, but do you have anything maybe a bit less rigid?
Yeah, sorry bro. It's sort of crossing that weird uncanny valley for me.
He looks less rectangle-y, though.
Yeah, I see it now. He might look better with something a little more stylized. Luckily, I created a few more other options. Behold, a montage.
These are great, but why is he so young in all of them?
'Cause the best photo reference I had was when we were teens.
It will also help distinguish me from the real Donatello.
That one is so cool.
Isn't that the one for my meme?
Ha! This one looks just like him.
It's not even the correct species.
That one, it's perfect.
I have to admit, you really captured his essence in this one, little brother.
Whoa. Is that really what Master Donatello used to look like?
Fine, we'll stick with the preliminary sketch. You all have no appreciation for artistic flair.
I appreciated the JoJo reference.
Thank you, Dee. Now I just need to make more expressions.
Why? He never needed them before.
If you cannot tell, Leo, this is my being the bigger man and ignoring you face.
See? He can make that look work for any occasion.
Oof, man, that really stings.
What was that?
Ape, Donnie, hey.
Less greetings, more answers! Since when did you regain your mystic abilities? Donatello's archives have no memory of this!
Oh, I guess that's because it happened on,
On when?
on the day you died.
Oh, well, that would explain the gap in my memory banks. But why didn't Leo's mission log mention it?
I think he was having a hard time after what happened.
That would explain the brevity of his log at least. Do you want to talk about it?
Why? For your logs?
No, just talk.
No, not really. I'm just mad that these powers waited until he was already gone.
His death was the trigger?
Yeah, but if I had tried harder, then maybe I could have gotten them sooner. He died. For what? Just so we can plant some stupid probe?
Hey, that stupid probe can track and calculate the distribution of the Krang's entire army. Just the other day, I was able to redirect Leo's salvage team to avoid the enemy fleet heading for Brazil. What's more, it gave me enough time to warn the Amazon colony to prepare for lockdown. That probe has already saved countless lives, including your brother's.
Whoa. So what else can it do?
What do you mean?
Over the comlink, when Leo was yelling at him to retreat, I remember Donnie saying,
It's so much more than a probe.
So what else does it do?
Oh, Donatello must have meant that this is one of his precious creations, a symbol of hope to some other uplifting declaration caused by impending death.
So why are you using the nervous face I drew for you?
Merely a response to not having an absolute answer, as I do not retain the memories of that day.
I guess that tracks.
Anyways, I must admit, this changes things. Reawakening your mystic abilities should shift the tides of this war. What were you even attempting to do earlier?
Oh, I was just trying to see if I could go back in time.
Yes, the obvious sensible conclusion that in no way can lead to reality-shattering consequences. You are not allowed to mess with the space-time continuum unless under strict supervision. Are we clear?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Dum-dum.
These are great, but why is he so young in all of them?
Dum-dum-dum! Sorry, I just had to do that just for this because in the recording it sounds so funny.
Donnie! That was not it.
If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love. When I see the way you act, wondering when I'm coming back, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. I would even learn how how long it took. I could do about anything. I could even learn